Respected friends, congratulations and gratitudes. Great joy it is to study this wonderful Shastra, Yoga Vaashishtha, Maharamayam along with you all. Welcome. Ensure all the 11 Vyaktitvas of ours are intact and getting deeply rooted day by day through our matured practices by invoking the grace of all the six sources of blessings empowerment. The 11 Vyaktitvas are we are doing our duties in the world, getting cleared off all our runa and prarabdha. Prarabdha through Sukha Dukkha Bhoga. Second, our Sanatana Dharma, Prema Seva Samsthapanam. Third one, sufficient Vairagya to pursue spiritual path. Fourth one, the Bhakta in us. Fifth, the Shishya in us. Sixth, the Mumukshu in us. The seventh, the Jignasu in us. The eighth, the Shrota in us. The ninth, the Sadhaka in us. Tenth, the Parishrami in us. The 11th, the Utsaha Prerana Yukta Vyaktitva in us, in spite of any odds, problems in and out. The six sources of blessings are the Shruti Mata in the form of Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa, Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, our Swaguru and Acharyas. Then the Devatas Adhisthana, inside seated behind all our equipments and outside there in the entire world. Then the fourth one is the Mother Adi Parashakti. Fifth is the Ishvara Paramatma Ishtadeva. The last one is the Parabrahma Tattva. Parabrahma by Tattva, Ishvara by Sharanagati, Mother by Prarthana, Devatas by Upasana, Gurus by being obedient, and Shruti Mata by regular study. We get their blessings. In this beautiful Shastra, Yoga Vasishtha, Maharamayana, out of six Prakaranas, the first one, Vairagya Prakarana, we are seeing in which Rama is expressing his understanding about the outer world and equipments, along with their all limitations, shortcomings, binding effects. Therefore, he discovers that Vairagya, Jugupsa to everyone, every of these things, and then tells this is why I am not able to actively participate in the world like any other worldly ordinary beings. Oh Guru, is my thinking understanding correct or wrong? Is it to be improved? Guide me. This is how Sri Rama's approach. So till yesterday we have seen the Balyavastha Jugupsa Varnanam, Yuvavastha Jugupsa Varnanam, before that Kaya Jugupsa Varnanam, before that Ahankara Jugupsa Chitta Doratmyam, then Lakshmi Vigarhana Vishya. All these, every Sarga was talking one. Yesterday we concluded in few days the Stri Jugupsa Varnanam in brackets Purusha. Today onwards, we'll see for 3 or 4 days Jara Jugupsa Varnanam, Savruddhavastha, and how pictorially, perfectly Bhagavan Sri Rama analyzes the plights, the dukkha, the bondages, the inexplicable, inevitable miseries of old age. Thus, if we are little smart, intelligent, and honest unbiased. Definitely, by understanding these facts, we get vairagya for this vruddhavastha. So, to all the avasthas of Manushya Deha, when we get Vairagya by knowing their limitations, all the fancying, imagining, variety of things, thinkings we had, notions we had, projections we had, delusions we had, that these avasthas give Sukha Shanti, all that go away. Then we strengthen our knowledge that in Paramatma Anubhuti alone there is moksha, there is a more chances for us to seek that truth, to seek that eternal, and to reach it out and get liberated. That is the need. All these chapters can be Viveka Vairagya Prakaranas. That way we can mention. So let us do our Prarthana Sankalpa and Parayana of this 22nd Sarga, then let us study it by God's grace and see how much we can understand, grasp, make use of that knowledge, grow in our life. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavadu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa Rushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Guruvihi Purvam पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्यातः सर्व सत्शास्त्राः तान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओमापदाम महर्तारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम् ॐ तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधे साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परं ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तं ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोद श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां भक्ति योग वेदांतादि मोक्ष मार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति गुरुवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सा सर्वेषां निरन्तरायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा शक्ति प्रेरणा उत्साह प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् श्री शिव कृष्णादि मंदिराणां समस्त मंदिराणां आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनरवाप्ति द्वारा विश्वे तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयागादि साधनानां द्वारा समस्त विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रचारेण विश्व संरक्षण पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य भारतवर्षस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर ये शत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां समूल निर्मूलनार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महा रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अतः श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्यप्रकरणं मङ्गलाचरणश्लोकाः। ॐ यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकराय यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरेवरं सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वाविंशोऽध्यायः द्वाविंशः सर्गः। जरावस्था जुगुप्सा वर्णनम्। जरा जुगुप्सा नाम द्वाविंशतितमः सर्गः। पारायणं श्रीराम उवाच। ॐ अपर्याप्तं हि बालत्वं बलात् पिबति यौवनं यौवनं च जरा पश्चात् पश्य कर्कशतां मिथः हिमाशनिरिवाम्भोजं वात्येव शरदम्बुकं देहं जरा नाशयति नदीतीरतरुं यथा जर्जरीकृत सर्वांगी जराजरठरूपिणी विरूपदां नयत्याशु देहं विशलवो यथा शिथिलादीर्ण सर्वांगं जराजीर्णकलेवरं समं पश्यन्ति कामिन्यः पुरुषं करभं यथा अनायासकदर्थिन्या गृहीते जरसा जने पलाय्य गच्छति प्रज्ञा सपत्न्येवा हताङ्गना दासाः पुत्राः श्रियश्चैव बान्धवाः सुहृदस्तथा हसन्त्युन्मत्तकमिव नरं वार्धककम्पितं दुष्प्रेक्ष्यं जरठं दीनं हीनं गुणपराक्रमैः वृद्धो वृक्षमिवादीर्घं गर्धो ह्यभ्येति वृद्धकं दैन्यदोषमयी दीर्घा हृदिदाहप्रदायिनी सर्वापदामेकसखी वार्धके वर्धते स्पृहा कर्तव्यं किं मया कष्टं परत्रेत्यति दारुणम् अप्रतीकारयोग्यं हि वर्धते वार्धके भयं कोऽहं वराकः किमिव करोमि कथमेव च तिष्ठामि मौनमेवेति दीनतोदेति वार्धके कथं कदा मे किमिव स्वादु स्यात् भोजनं जनात् इति अजस्रं जरा चैषा चेतो दहति वार्धके गर्धोऽभ्युदेति सोल्लासम् उपभोक्तुं न शक्यते हृदयं दह्यते नूनं शक्तिदौस्त्येन वार्धके जराजीर्णवकी यावत् कायक्लेशापकारिणी रौतिरोगोरकाकीर्णा कायद्रुमशिरस्थिता तावदागत एवाशु कुतोऽपि परिदृश्यते घनान्ध्यतिमिराकाङ्क्षी मुनिमरणकौशिकः सायं सन्ध्यां प्रजातां वै तमः समनुधावति जरां वपुषि दृष्ट्वैव मृतिः समनुधावते जराकुसुमितं देह द्रुमं दृष्ट्वैव दूरतः अध्यापतति वेगेन मुने मरणमर्कटः शून्यं नगरमाभाति भाति छिन्नलतो द्रुमः भाति अनावृष्टिम् अमान् देशः न जरा जर्जरं वपुः क्षणात् निगरणायैव कासक्वणितकारिणी गृध्रीवाम् इव आमिषमादत्ते तरसैव नरञ्जरा दृष्ट्वैव सोत्सुकेवाशु प्रगृह्य शिरसि क्षणं प्रलुनाति जरा देहं कुमारी कैरवं यथा सीत्कारकारिणी पांसु पुरुषा परिजर्जरं शरीरं शातयत्येषा वात्येव तरुपल्लवं जरसोपहृतो देहः धत्ते जर्जरताङ्गदः तुषारनिकराकीर्ण परिम्लानाम्बुजश्रियं जराज्योत्स्नोदितैवेयं शिरः शिखरि पृष्ठतः विकासयति संरब्धं वातकासकुमुद्वते परिपक्वं स्वमालोक्य जराक्षारविधूसरं शिरः कूष्माण्डकं भुङ्क्ते पुंसां कालः किलेश्वरं जरा जरा जह्नुसुतोद्युक्ता मूलान्यस्य निकृन्तति शरीरतीरवृक्षस्य चलत्यायुषि सत्वरं जरामाजारिका जरमार्जारिका भुङ्क्ते यवनाकुं तथोद्धता परमुल्लासमायाति शरीरामिषगर्धिनि काचिदस्ति जगत्यस्मिन् आमङ्गलकरी तथा नामङ्गलकरी तथा यथा जराक्रोशकरी देह जङ्गलज यथा जराक्रोशकरी देह जङ्गलजम्बुकीं कासश्वासससीत्कारा दुःख धूमतमोमयी जराज्वाला ज्वलत्येषा यस्यासौ दग्ध एव हि जरसा वक्रदामेति शुक्लावयवपल्लवा तात तन्वी तनुर्नूनां लता पुष्पानता यथा जराकर्पूरधवलं देहकर्पूरपादपं मुने मरणमातङ्गः नूनमुद्धरति क्षणात् मरणस्य मुनेराज्ञः जराधवल चामरा आगच्छतोऽग्रे निर्याति स्वाति व्याधि पताकिनीं नचिताः शत्रुभिः सङ्ख्ये प्रविष्टा ये द्रिकोटरे ते जराजीर्णराक्षस्य पश्याशु विजिता मुने जरातुषारवरिते शरीरसदनान्तरे शक्नुवन्त्यक्ष शिशवः स्पन्दितुं न मनागमे दण्ड तु तृतीयपादेन प्रस्खलन्ति मुहुर्मुहुः कासाधो वायुमुरजा जरायोषित् प्रनृत्यते संसारसंसृतेरस्य गन्धकुट्यां शिरोगता देहयष्ट्यां जरानाम्नि चामरश्रीर्विराजते। नारायण। जराचन्द्रोदयसिते शरीरनगरे स्थिते क्षणाद् विकासमायाति मुने मरणकैरवं जरासुधालेपसिते शरीरान्तः पुरान्तरे अशक्तिरार्तिरापच्य तिष्ठन्ति सुखमङ्गनाः अभावोऽग्रेसरी यत्र जरा जयति जन्तुषु कस्तत्रेह समाश्वासः मम मन्दमतेर्मुने किं तेन दुर्जीवितदुर्ग्रहेण जरागतेनाभिजीव्यते यतो जरा जगत्यामजिता जनानां सर्वैषणास्तात् तिरस्करोति इति आर्षे श्री वासिष्ठ रामायणे वाल्मीकिये वैराग्यप्रकरणे जराजुगुप्सा नाम 22तमः सर्गः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीवशिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीवशिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीवशिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम Shri Ramayana Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Rama Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Valmiki Maharshi Virazita Shri Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayanam Dvavim Pratama Prakaranam Vairagya Prakaranam Dvavimsha Sargaha Jara Vigarhanam Nama. Come friends, one by one shloka, we will see how Bhagavan Rama's observation, thinking, understanding and presentation of the old age and its blights. Very powerful teachings or learnings or indications. Very really thoroughly. Yeah, all these chapters, every one of them, from one angle, if you see, present a sad picture. Mind you, this sad picture is the fact. Not knowing the sad picture, the non existing positive picture we have projected, and instead of getting vairagya and pursuing the eternal truth, we are caught up in the world as a samsari and doing everything which gives us dukkha and bondage. Yeah, it is sad. That is what it is. Accept it as it is, and not that this is the only way the life can be lived. There is a spiritual life where all sadness, all dukkha, and pursue that. So the picture is truly presented as it is dukkha yukta, it is bitter and all. So that is how it is. Right? One by one shloka. Let us try to understand. Okay. Narayana. Though for the first one, Om Atha Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha Dvavimshaha Sargaha Sri Rama Uvacha. What Rama says? Aparyaptam hi balatvam balat vibhati yauvanam yauvanam cha jara paschatu pashya karkashatamita. What an interesting thing, no? First shloka itself is a beautiful bouncer yarkar. कहते हैं अपर्याप्तम ही बालक. The childhood is not fully involved, enjoyed. है ना? The naughtiness of childhood. Notorious variety things. The eatings, the playings, the fightings, the masquerie, the troubling the parents. You have not enjoyed that childhood sufficiently. Aparyaptami balam, balatam balat. Pibati yavanam. This childhood is drunken by or taken away by or consumed by the arrived युवावस्था. युवावस्था आके ये बाल्य अवस्था को वो पी लेता है, खा लेता है. बिफोर द बाल्य अवस्था इज फुल्ली engrossed and enjoyed. पूरा तृप्ति हुआ ही नहीं बाल्यावस्था का, युवावस्था के. एंड इट एट द बाल्यावस्था. ड्रैंक पिबती मीन्स वो पी लिया है ना. हाउ मच विथ चिल्ड्रन ही वांट्स टू प्ले वगैरह, ग्राउंड में ये खेलना वो खेलना, चिल्लाना क्लास में वगैरह. हाउ मेनी द चाइल्डहुड pranks that can be played, but not satisfied. Not even 1-2%. Yuvavastha comes and consumes it. And in the Yuvavastha, the projections, imaginations, plans of enjoyment are thousand and thousand varieties and thousand folds. And interesting part is what? Much before, not all, even 5% of Yuvavastha enjoyments, bhoga, or all entertainments or achievements or variety of the gimmicks you say or gymnastics you say or variety of circuses, वैसे कह रहा हूँ शब्द, we wanted to do in the youth avastha. By the time even 5% of them are done, itne mein, without our permission, comes this yavanam cha jara paschat, jara avastha comes and it drinks away, eats away this yuvavastha. Pashya karkarashamita. See the harshness, karkashata, the heartlessness of these two things. Yuvavastha comes and eats and drinks away the Balyavastha, and Vruddha Jaravastha comes and eats away, drinks away the Yuvavastha. Much before in those respective avasthas, even 3, 5, 6% only we have not fully involved and enjoyed. अब जरावस्था का plight, the whole chapter we are going to see. See the intelligent way of Rama saying. Correct है कि नहीं? युवावस्था में how many things? We want to travel, we want, expeditions, travels, enjoyments, entertainments, professional goals, society, friendship, political, इतने हजारों चीज युवावस्था में करने के प्लान बनते हैं. 5% भी नहीं किया, आ गया रे बाबा बिना बुलाए. That old age by the age of 45, 50, that's it. Now you can't run as you are running in the youthhood. You can't even bend, you can't lift the weights, you can't travel long distances, you can't work as you used to work for 14, 16 hours. 4 घंटे 5 घंटे कर दो काम हो जाता. Even digestive system upsets. So you have lot of money, you have so many things to buy and eat, but digestion system will not allow. You have all the bangla, gadi to travel everywhere, but you are suggested not to travel. All the dreams of Yuvavastha, 5% not fulfilled. Old age comes and eats away the Yuvavastha, just like Yuvavastha consumed the childhood much before childhood enjoyments are enjoyed or lived fully, even 5-10%. What happens in Yuvavastha is the study load increases, Naukri wala burden increases, then the family wala, all of they come like a child, one cannot be freaking out or freely playing. ये हो जाता है युवावस्था में. We are forced to become responsible. A childhood irresponsible, मजा मस्ती. But युवावस्था will come and eat away that. And in the युवावस्था also, oh, so many things we do. By the time we think and do 5-10% of them, well, without welcome, without notice, Jara, old age comes, consumes the youth age. And all the dreams of wanting to travel, achieve all this, gone. I wanted to do the bungee jumping. That's the old man. यही कहता है मैं तो ये करना चाहा, वो करना चाहा. I wanted to jump from the helicopter. I want to dive deep into the ocean. I wanted to go in the giant wheel or roller coaster. I have not done. अभी करूँगा तो मरूंगा ही. Old age. I want to go into the cold places for mountaineering. अभी तो जकड़ जाएगा बूढ़ा वहाँ जाएगा तो. I wanted to play these sports, those things. Now you are playing to your the pota. You can't do anything. See that beauty of saying na aparyaptam hi balatvam balat pibati yavanam. Aparyaptam hi balatvam balat yavanam pibati. Yavanam cha jara pibati paschat pasya karkashatam mitaha. See the karkashata, the heartlessness of them. It won't stay for long, the balavastha. युवा आएगा उसको खाएगा ही. And युवा अवस्था doesn't stay long. Old age will come, eat away. है ना? One by one, the dant trouble, then you can't enjoy as you are eating. Eyes trouble, you can't watch cell phone, TV as you used to do. Ears trouble, you can't listen guftugu or listen to anybody's all the funny talks. Isn't it? One by one, in the old age, when the इंद्रिया शरीर starts giving up, युवावस्था का जो है वो नहीं होगा. चलन चाल सार चल जाता है. Like standing erect and used to walk in youth age, bend होना ही पड़ता है मिस्टर as we become old. सबको ओवरटेक करके जाते थे. अभी तो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता you have to allow others to take over. Okay. So in old age, that childhood's joy, your age dynamism cannot be there. They are consumed. And everybody will go through it and we have to accept it. And the subsequent श्लोकास एक एक जो बताते हैं ना, इतना भय दुख होता है ये श्लोकों को पढ़कर कि यहाँ इतना बुरा होने वाला है हमारा ओल्ड एज कि अब दिख नहीं रहा कि इस जगत में. Your own house you can see, all youngsters, children, think they remain eternally young and childlike. They never imagine they also become like that old Dadaji, where the Dadaji also thought when he was child youth, he will remain like that, will not become like this. Looking at his Dadaji. Dekho Baba. And in all our lives, we are seeing live how slowly the old age is entering and all. बैठो तो लूट नहीं सकते, उठो तो चल नहीं सकते. अरे बाप रे बाप. So Yuvavastha came and ate away old childhood. The topic was 20th Sarga. 21, the Stri Jugupsa Varnanam is given. Continuation of the 20. Now the old age came to eat away only the youth age. Okay. Now what happens in the old age? One by one shloka. Powerful. Huh? Don't blame me. What is written? That is what I am studying and discussing with you. It is not my imagination to frighten you. वो है ही वैसा. One by one. हिमाशनिरिवां भोजं वात्येव शरदम्बुकं देहं जरा नाशयति नदीतीरतरुं यथा. So jara deham nashet. Old age comes and destroys the body. And mind you, fortunately, let us share it in the beginning only. The old age is to the sharira, not to the manabuddhi. They are beyond time. Time cannot make it older. But identifying the body only we are living. So when the body is old, we feel the same thing in our mind intellect. Waki, we behave like old only at the mind intellect. And we have to. We can't behave young with as we are identified with the young body. Old to ho hi gaye. So jara nasham nashayati deham. Old age comes and destroys the body of its all faculties, abilities. Three examples are given. Hima ashanihi iva ambojam. Hima Ashani, either Hima, the snow, Ole Vagara, or the Ashani, the thunderbolt. How it destroys Ambojam, the lotus. है ना snowfall होता है या ओले होते all the lotuses get died destroyed. So to the thunderbolt when falls it is destroyed. Second is Vatyeva Sharadambukam. Sharad Rutu cloud having very little water to give. By the time it gives water, rains, that winds come and gives a blow to that Sharat Kala Megha. That Megha gets to Chinna Brahmiva Nashyati, gets broken and dwindles away. No rain. To the Vayu coming and destroying Sharat Kala Megha, Ashani or Hima coming and destroying the Ambuja. Third example is ki Nadi Tira Tarum Yatha. Like the trees that are there in the banks, the river, when it is flooded, how it just destroys, uproots those trees at the banks. Same way, Jara comes and does the Nasha of the Sharira. Beware, accept the fact. Jara. It is in Jara, it's called, somebody said so funnily, why it is called Jara Avastha? Because at that age, you can't move from where you are seated. Therefore, for everything, you depend on children and grandchildren. And while depending on them, how do you beg them for everything? है ना जरा चश्मा ले आओ जरा पानी ले आओ जरा दवाई ले आओ ले आओ न्यूज़पेपर ले आओ जरा रिमोट कंट्रोल देना जरा कान का मिशन ले आना जरा थोड़ा चाय पिला देना जरा यू नो उधर तक टहलवा के ले आओ मुझे फॉर एवरीथिंग यास जरा जरा देवर जरा अवस्था दैट इज उर्दू वर्ड एक्चुअली जरा वो वाला जरा so it destroys the body. The Jaravastha comes, Jara Deham Nashayati. Of whom, remember, Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati, Manusha, so everyone, nobody is spared. Okay. We are talking about human beings. Now, shloka number 3. Jarjari Kruta Sarvangi Jara Jaratarupini Virupatam Nayatyashu Deham Vishalavo Yatha. See, Vishalavaha. A little drop of poison, something taken, how वो शरीर को कमजोर बना के रंग बदल के काला या नीला धीरे धीरे the body is made to pale or lose its energy. Also eyes also become pale because of that one or two drops of visha or such a thing taken. Vishalavaha yatha. In the same way, mm, this jara, when it comes, which is jaratharupini. So jaratharupini means which is the jaratha, the cruel, what you call merciless one. When it comes, so what it does, jarjari kruta sarvangi. All the angas of the deha along with the angi, deha, jarjari kruta. It brings the jarjarata to it. That is it's called a jaravastha. Jarjarata means what? The senility of it. The patishtata, or what you call it as the agileness, activeness, which is there in the body in the youth age, one by one they go away. That's called as jarjara. Jarjari kruta. Even you can see the new car, new vehicle, two wheeler, how wonderful is it goes. अब 8-9 साल के बाद स्टार्ट करो तो जर 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 बोलता है वो ये कुछ देर जाकर रुक जाता है वो. So jarjarīkrita sarvangi, all anga, just now explained. The legs lose their speed of walk, hands lose their ability to work, all other parts become jarjarīkrita. The internal parts also, outer also. And it is natural. While seeing the sad picture of it, for developing the Vairagya, other side, understand this is natural and learn the art of accepting. Accepting not to justify the identity with the Manusya Sharira or Vruddhavastha. Accept is just to reduce that dukkha and misery. कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है करके. But the purpose of this topic here in this context is not for this. Purpose is to develop that vairagya for the entire human sharira of all stages, all ages. So jarjarīkrita sarvangi jara jaratha rupini virupatam nayati ashu deham vishalavo yatha. All the surupata becomes kurupa and virupa. All of us. देखो, look at your own childhood album or youth age का अब वाला चेहरा देखो. Absolutely you can't even recognize. You know, in TV's YouTube बेचारा they show that the heroes, heroines of 1980s and now how they are. It is 2024. 1970-80 वाले 50 साल के बाद. That time they were 20-30 के बीच में. अभी 50 साल के बाद अब 70-80 है वो. And then you can't even recognize them. Jarjarata. Just for example sake we are saying, that's why I said पहले अपना album देखो. We are the first ones. Miss Worlds, Miss Universes, Miss Cosmoses, whatever of that time, or Mr. America, Mr. Indias. अब देखो, विरूपताम याति. All that beauty of the Sharira goes away. The softnesses, tendernesses, delicacies are replaced by the wrinkles and all of that. The grayness on the hair तो निकल ही जाता है. काला वाला सफेद सफेद तो निकल ही गया. In cinema and all, how much trouble they go through to make them up and make them shooting worthy, and for us to see worthy, seeing worthy. That's how Virupata is said in this shloka. In the earlier, what was said was, ki jara deham nashayati. I am going faster so that you all understand it easily. Nothing deep Vedanta is there, but just we were not observing or not accepting because we are not understanding. Now observe, understand, accept, get detachment also, and go through it also. All that in Bala, भज गोविंदम एक श्लोक में शंकराचार्य जी कहते हैं, यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलम गे गतवति वायौ देहापाये भार्यामिम्यते, सॉरी, यावत् वित्तोपार्जन शक्तः तावन् निज परिवारो रक्तः पश्चात् जीवति, देर आल्सो जर्जर देहे वार्ताम कोपि न पृच्छति गे, वो वाला सारांश. Everybody you go through, even a sadhu, sant, mahatmas, spiritual people, unless they are of the highest level, जो 10-12 होते हैं, बाकी हजारों लाखों साधु संत कौन केयर करते हैं उनको, कोई भी हो, nobody cares. Even somebody cares, they can't help him to sort out this old age problem, no. इसलिए मैं तो कहता हूँ बिफोर बिकमिंग जर्जर जर्जर, while in very active mood of life body, only finish the job and disappear from here, not becoming burden liability to anyone. Finish the job, just disappear. Okay, next one. Shitila dirgha sarvangam jara jirna kalevaram samam pashyanti kaminyaha purusham karabham yatha. So Shitila dirgha sarvangam. Then Shithila, the body has become Shaitilya. Dirgha Shithila, Sarvanga means when the body becomes senile and dilapidated in the old age. Jara Jirna Kalevaram, the Jarata came very conspicuously seen on the Sharira. Seeing that body, the women compare that old man with Samam Pashyanti Kaminyaha. They look at this old man's body or old man compared to equivalent to what? Purusham Karabham Yatha. No difference between an unt, the camel, and an old man. That is what they look at. Same. As much no value given to the camel or the unt, the old man also not valued by the women. When the men are young, they get attracted and they try to attract them. All of that which was in the earlier chapter we saw. A old बन गया तो नारी, they won't even look at, don't even care also. ऊंट के समान. That is why Shitila Dirgha Sarvangam. Dirgha means he has grown, as युक्त एज में लंबे हैं, but now सर्व अंग जरा जीर्ण हो गया, शिथिल हो गए हैं. कलेवरम जरा जीर्णम, अंगम शिथिलम. Whole body has become jara jeernized, senile, wrinkled, etc. And the anga, the parts have become shitila, not very effective as they were. Such man is compared by the women with the karabham yatha. Karabha is the wound or donkey or whatever, but animal. Means like that they hate, they dislike, they devalue, they humiliate, they insult. Kamini means youngsters. Kamini means women folk. The women, when a young man going, they talk to each other. This old man को देखे तो ऐसे करब हम जा रहा है वैसा कमेंट करेंगे. एंड हर एक को ये झेलना पड़ता है. कामिन्यः in that sense. Now, anayasa kadarthinya गृहीते जरसा जने पलाय्य गच्छति प्रज्ञा सपत्न्येवाहतांगना. तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट श्लोक है ये, थोड़ा इसको ज्यादा वैल्यू देना. कि हाँ, जने जरसा गृहीते अनायास कदर्थिन्या, then the effortlessly giver of dinata, easily effortlessly dinata giving jara avastha, when catches the man. A man, when he's caught by the old age, which is without effort, gives all dukkha and dhinata. When that old age catches him, when that old age catches him, what happens? Palaya gacchati prajna. भाग जाती है the prajna which was there in him when he was young or middle aged. प्रज्ञा भाग जाती है बंदे के अंदर से जब ये जो अनायास कदर्थनी जरा जरसा जब पकड़ती है या एंटर करती है. प्रज्ञा goes away. That is the old man. What he thinks, what he talks appears so meaningless to the youngsters and all. प्रज्ञा जाती है. He loses common sense. Spiritual प्रज्ञा तो था ही नहीं. The other prajnas of common senses of what to talk, not where to involve or not, what to say or not, all prajna goes away. Very, very terrible thing it is. I am talking now on Shastras थोड़ा सा. अब 5-10 साल के बाद प्रज्ञा चली जाएगी जब जरा आ जाएगी तो. You ask me, स्वामी जी योग वासिष्ठ, I say I don't know. That is why मैं अभी कर रहा हूँ. Even though it is taking such a toll of toughness to me to do 6 classes per day, उनके अंदर फिर गिनते रहो तो 10 classes per day होते हैं पिछले 1500 दिन से without even one day break. That's how we have 6,600 classes online में. On so many shastras, topics of big shastras we are doing. Entire Bhagavad, entire Valmiki Ramayana, entire Yoga Vaashishtha, entire Upanishad series from each again, Akata Prashna with Adi Shankara Bhashyam, and now we have taken Yoga Vaashishtha. And so many hundreds of Prakarana Granthas. Then Suktams, Laghu Upanishad, Shanti Mantras. How many we did? Go and see the site www.abcdivine.com. आपको दिखेंगे कितने playlists. I know after few years I can't. Already we can see the difference. प्रज्ञा नहीं रहेगी. Because here prajna is the intellect mind identified with the body and frightened with the body's condition. Lose sight of that prajna. 99.99%. 1% are लोग who have already detached from the body. They are in the prajna always. So what happens to the body in its old age? It doesn't affect them. वो तो बहुत कम महायोगी लोग होते हैं. But in everybody of others, prajna is palaya gacchati. दौड़ भाग जाती है, runs away. Example given is very funny. Sapatneva tangana. Like when the man marries that second wife, that terrible wife, second one, comes and when she beats or troubles the first wife, how she has to leave this house and go to the parents and somewhere runs away. Cannot jelo. The sapatni. That early, second, she can't because she has become little elderly, and this young wife comes and she does all torturing to her. Then she can't be there. पलाइया घर छोड़ के जाएगी वो अपने बच्चों को लेकर और कहीं रहेगी. तो देयर आर ओल्ड सिनेमास यू नो ना. हिंदी सिनेमा में ऐसे होता है दूसरे को शादी कर लिया और पहली वाली बेचारी बच्चों को लेकर जाकर कोई लेबरर काम करके वो बच्चों को पालती पोसती है. दैट एग्जाम्पल रामा इज गिविंग कि सपत्नी एव आहत अंगना. Ahata means beaten. Angana is the first wife. Sapatni, the second wife which came. In the same way, once Jarjarata comes, the prajna will be running away. Palaya. Because in the old age, prajna doesn't work. Every time they worry only about the body maintenance. और कुछ हाथ में होता भी नहीं करने को. And memory loss will be there. Knowledge will go away. Fear of death comes. Tension comes. Anybody dying, the news is heard, डर लगने लगता है. Yesterday I was talking on this topic to someone in the evening. 16 points I told him. For me also, how to maintain in that old age. क्या क्या होता है, क्या केयरफुल रहना है. Physically, no, I'm not a doctor to tell physically, no, no doctor can do anything when one is old physically, but the other mental preparations. Mm. First one, desire to live 100 years and pray to Lord to give 100 years and be confident that you will live 100 years. Second, start taking care of the food and sleep habits, etc. So that you can live for long and don't suffer diseases. Many other things we discussed. Thank the body it has given such a long service. Thank everybody because of whom this body is sustained. See, all the people, Devata, Rishi, Muni, even avatars, they also become old and they leave the body and go. It is inevitable. And be inspired that you have done a lot of sadhana and punya, that you will get a better body in the next life. So all those things I said. So many other things also. The jugupsa of sharira, sakshi bhava of the sharira. Ha 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 ha. Bhagavan nama smarana, punya karma, whatever can be done. Remembering good things done with the body. इस तरह से टाइम स्पेंड करते रहना. Somewhere I spoke now, maximum I shared with you. Now, therefore, in this way, sapatni eva ahatangana palaya gachati prajna. Prajna bhag jayegi. Clear? Fifth shloka. One more we see, very powerful one. Dasaha putraha striyashchaiva bandavaha suhrudastatha hasanti unmattakamiva naram vardhaka kampinam. Naram, the man, vardhaka kampinam, who has become old, vardhakya आ गया, then started kampinam, starting shaking and not trembling and all, स्लिपिंग. ऐसे होता है ना बुढ़ा जो वृद्धावस्था में हाथ पैर सब कांपने लगते हैं, शरीर भी कांपने लगता. इसको देख कर हसंती उन्मत्तकमिव, दे लाफ एज इफ दे आर लुकिंग एट एन ओल्ड मैन. नहीं, ये पागल को देखा है ऐसे देखकर हंसते हैं, ऐसे ओल्ड मैन को, द वन हुज हैंड्स आर शेकिंग एंड ऑल. ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन है तो दे इवन शाउट एट द ग्रैंडफादर, दादाजी आपको फोर्क पकड़ने नहीं आता, आप छोड़ देते हो, इतना आवाज करता है वो. पानी पकड़ने, ग्लास पकड़ना नहीं आता हो, छोड़ देते हो नीचे, पानी ऊपर गिरा लेते हो, देखने में इतना बुरा लगता है. आप चलते हो तो इतनी आवाज आता है चटक. हसंती एंड गुस्सा में भी करोती. हु आर दे? दासाहा. हु आर दासा अर्लियर व्हेन यू आर यंग? योर ओन सर्वेंट्स. They laugh, they talk bad also, they scold. Then putraha, the children. पापा अब इतने बुढ़े हो गए, जब बैठो ना बैठ के तुम तंग करते हो. वो देखो, पुत्रा हसंती गुस्सा में भी करो थे. नेक्स्ट वन स्त्रियश चैवा, the women folk as it was said earlier. Then बांधवाहा, the relatives. खिल्ली उड़ाते, मजाक उड़ाते. बांधवाहा, सुहृदः, well-wishers whom you helped a lot and they earlier were so much having goodwill and prema to us, they also, das log, putra log, stri, bandhava, suhrada, all of them hasanti unmattakamiva naram vardhaka kampinam. Seeing that old man, nara vardhaka kampinam, became old, the sign of it is kampanam. You can't walk properly, shaky, sleepy होते हैं, दाएं बाएं फिसलते रहते हैं. He needs a support. उठने के टाइम कंपन कोई सपोर्ट चाहिए, बैठना है तो सपोर्ट चाहिए. व्हाट ए टेरेबल ओल्ड एज रे बाबा. यूथ एज में सब पता नहीं होता. नेवर इमेजिन. नाउ आई फील व्हेन आई हैव टू गो आउट ऑफ दिस स्टेज एंड कम बैक, सिट फॉर व्हाटएवर जप पूजा आई डू, फिर से उठना. ओ रे बाप रे, आ गए रे, आ गए रे. आने दो, हमें क्या डरना है. So, this is how you are old age. One more shloka we see. Dushpreksham jaratham deenam heenam gunaparakramaih grudro vrukshamiva dirgham gardo hi abhyeti vruddhakam. These two shlokas are terrible. Huh? Dushpreksham jaratham deenam heenam गुणपराक्रमैः गृध्रः वृक्षमिव अदीर्घं गर्धः हि अभ्येति वृद्धकम्. Very powerful. Huh? Dushpreksham. Dushpreksha is you can't see that old man. Not so good looking to be seen as earlier. Jaratam, आ गया सो जरावस्था. Deenam, on his face you see only deenata. Heenam gunaparakramaihi. The gunas, abilities, talents, parakramas, the valor, prowess, to put use these abilities, talents. तो न गुण है न पराक्रम है. Neither talents are there nor ability to express those talents. To such old man, like the example given is, ki grudro vrukshamiva adhirgam. Just like the vulture occupies and owns such old tree, old dilapidated वृक्षों में ही गृध्र द वल्चर वगैरह जाकर बैठना आपको ज्यादा दिखता है. वो वाला एग्जाम्पल देकर कहते हैं व्हाट इज दैट गृध्र द वल्चर विच ऑक्युपाइज द old man named old tree. Very powerful. This and next shloka. He says, Gardaha hi abhyeti vruddhakam. The Gardhi, the Lobha, comes and sits on this head of this old man. So the old man is tree, the Lobha is that, the vulture or that झील what जो भी आप कहते हो. Eagle. Lobha comes. Very terrible, huh? ये वाला श्लोक नेक्स्ट ऑलमोस्ट सेम. और भी बहुत ज़्यादा जीना है, और भी लोग मेरे को रेस्पेक्ट करना है, वैल्यू करना है, हैव टू भोग करना है, ये और वो, इधर जाना है उधर जाना है. द मोर द एज ग्रोज द लोभ एंड कामना ग्रोस रे बाबा, एंड यू कांट फुलफिल देम. द नरक दुख बाप रे यू कैन एक्सपीरियंस इन द ओल्ड एज ओनली. श्री राम तो 16-15 साल के ही है, but during his तीर्थ यात्रा he had such an observing mind. He has seen everybody. Oldies. उनको पूरा पता चल गया. He was not blind like we all. He was very keen in seeing everything, understanding it and translating it for his own life or experience or utility. He says Grudha की तरह गर्धी. गर्धी is the lobha, the uncontrollable lobha. बढ़ता रहता है, भयंकर है वो. द कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन देखो, कामना लोग बढ़ रहे हैं और उसको एंजॉय करने की शक्तियां नहीं है. अरे बाप रे बाप. राइट, वी हैव सीन 7 श्लोकास टुडे. टुडे वी डिड द चैंटिंग आल्सो. इट टुक 10-12 मिनट्स. तो कल हम देखेंगे बाकी 39 और 38 श्लोकास आर देयर. 4 days it will take. Right friends, tomorrow we'll see you again. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेव. शांति शांति. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. मूल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदम्. ओम नारायणाय विद्महे तत्त्वदासरता सीतावलकन्नो राम नमो ब्रह्मादि मंगलम. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि भगवान की जय. बोल श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. बोल समस्त ऋषिमुनि देवता परंपरा की जय. बोल श्री श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय. सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती मते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. हमें श्री आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापन की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृत की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. वंडरफुल फ्रेंड्स, सी यू टुमारो.